Welcome to We's Heart Space. Such a blessing to feel as one in this now moment. Before we begin with some spirit messages and some free flow, everything is falling apart, falling off, layers are falling off. Okay, Spirit's wanting to come through strong today. I would just like to say thank you for all of the support, the beautiful comments, and patience and understanding. It's been blatantly obvious that I have had some technical difficulties. I have had some sound issues with you guys hearing me, and I really appreciate the patience and the support through that process, and it was really eye-opening for we to experience that and realizing that it doesn't really matter if we are heard or not, for we are felt and we are received always through the heart of one, and it's never really about people hearing us. It's about showing up. And that's a big theme right now for us all. How can we best show up in the midst of challenges and perhaps things not aligning or flowing, flowing as we wish to, and how to navigate that. And are we going to let that stop us? Are we going to let that stop us? And that leads us into resilience of how many of us have been knocked down so many times throughout life, and yet the strength of our soul continues to rise, and we stand up every time stronger and more balanced, more wise, more loving and more kind. And I think that's powerful. And so you don't need to have the fanciest tech. You don't have to have all of that. You can just be yourself. You can just show up. That is enough. And the all-knowing is watching and listening, and I know that Spirit is so proud of us all for showing up. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your understanding. And thank you for your frustration. I think there's a part within all of us that at times has or could feel uncomfortable with presence. The moments in between, the lines that are felt. It's a very deep and intimate space. Before we began, we were going to write a little note here. And I was going to write, I love you, because I do love you. I love all you guys. And we started hearing these words in our head, and I'm like, wonder if that's a song. I wonder if the song, and this is what we heard, and I will read the lyrics to you guys because it was so beautiful. This song that Spirit brought through, I've never heard this song before in my life. I've not even, I listened to maybe 5-10 seconds of it, so I haven't even listened myself. And I don't know the rules about playing it out loud, but I will tell you the song and you guys can listen to it in your own time. And I heard, in the light of day, where there was no more hiding, all so fine, I still see them shine. I saw angels play right in the light of day. Wow. In the light of day, where there was no more hiding. Showing up, no more hiding. All is so fine and so divine. Wow. So I'm going to read that to you guys, the whole song, because it feels like a message for someone, for one, for all, if you're open to receive and to listen. To listen. And to listen is to feel. Not listening to the words, but how it makes you feel. Wow, it just turned 11:11 as I'm on this. Had a dream last night, the angels came riding, in the light of day where there was no more hiding. All so fine, I still see them shine. I saw angels play right in the light of day, and I watched them fly across a fiery sky, and I heard their cry as they passed me by. I could feel the light inside me. I could feel it everywhere. Life was clear and fair. Woke up in the dark and tried to keep believing. In the light I saw in time a constant grieving. Vision fair, please don't disappear, and please hear my prayer there in the light of day. When I look within, I see them shine again. As the darkness ends and the light begins, I can feel the light inside me. I can feel it everywhere. They are still all here. They are all still there. On the street tonight, the innocent are dying and the world's not right. So many millions crying, evil lives and hate never gives. Hell is never far. And is this all we are? O Lord, hear us cry up in the fiery sky, that our souls may fly to you when we die. Help us feel the light inside. Help us feel it everywhere. O Lord, be there. Wow. When I look within, I see them shine again. As the darkness ends and the light begins, I can feel the light inside me. I can feel it everywhere. The messages coming through are so strong. The doorway is open. The light has won. Unity consciousness is here and now. We can feel it inside. It is undeniable presence of love emanating from every beating heart, from every living soul. We are a light, and I thought it was beautiful. As I watched them fly across a fiery sky, I heard their cries as they passed me by. Yesterday morning, we looked over the ocean, and on one of the islands, there was a huge fire. I think it was a forest fire, and it burned all day till mid-afternoon, from very early in the morning, and you could see the flames at the top of the kind of mountain area where they were lighting up and the sky was almost glowing. And as I watched them fly across the fiery sky, and in the moment where it started to settle down and the fire eased, there was this massive shift in energy in the air, and so many people experienced this shift yesterday. awareness that the timelines had moved. They could feel it. And it was just so peaceful. And it almost felt as though the fire felt organic and powerful and cleansing, burning away the old paradigm. And I feel that's, many of us are feeling the cry of humanity. We are feeling the grieving of the old world. We are feeling the letting go. We are feeling the light come within and dissolve and transmute and transcend everything within us. Unifying, unifying within the polarities. I was listening to a song yesterday, I think it's Be Love by Satsang. Oh, and this song's by Steve Winwood that we just read. And in the song, there's a specific lyric that stood out, and it said, I need my brothers and sisters in different places to remind me where my place is. The divine reflection of all facets of being. We are all at different ways and different levels and different awarenesses and hold different experiences, and yet we are all of it. And within that diversity is 1, 2, 3, 4, is the unity. And when we can see oneness, when we can see unity within diversity, that right there, one, is magic, and it's wholeness. It's integrated wholeness, acceptance, unconditional love. Unconditional love. Because we are love. We are here for love. Wow, there's a little bird. Ooh, that reminds me. It's like, I was thinking about the saying, a bird doesn't sing to be heard, it sings because it's got a song. But birds also sing for love. They sing for joy, and they sing for love. And there's been this little bird every single day this week that has been out very early in the morning, all day. And he sits there and he sings to me all day. And he sings for love. And sometimes he brings a little treat to be extra fancy, to show off, because he wants to show off for the divine feminine. And I think that's so beautiful, that our expression of our heart's song can be free. See, the bird doesn't think of singing for the validation of the feminine. It's just in its nature. It's just in its nature to be that way. And I think birds are, in a way, they're so romantic, aren't they? They're so fancy, and I resonate a lot with birds. We can learn a lot from nature. Well, really, we can learn a lot from birds, but we can learn a lot from anything. The more we integrate into oneness, you can't help but see the interconnectivity in everything. And it just becomes funny and hilarious. Because no matter where you begin, you will always return to the same point of awareness. No matter what topic or where you explore within it. And there's so many infinite perspectives. Kind of makes life exciting. Should we pull some cards now? Oh, the top of the deck here. Ooh, I just felt an energy shift. Celebration, celebration. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Wow. That was a powerful start to this little free flow. We were charging up this Lemurian beauty yesterday. With all this beautiful energy.